Good morning. We are Team Hepha number 52384, and our innovation project that we are going to present is truck driver fatigue.
We started off with learning more about the world of transportation and logistics and identifying the problem we want to solve. We researched on the problem, interviewed experts, and brainstormed for solutions. We then designed experiments to test our hypothesis and made recommendations based on the results. To come up with ideas for our project, each team member did their own research and independently came up with 3 problem ideas and campaigned for them. We then voted and decided to work on truck driver fatigue as our project this season.
Here's what I found out about driver fatigue. Compared with normal vehicles, accidents involving trucks tend to have more serious consequences because they're large weight and size. It's hard for trucks to stop quickly, and many trucks carry dangerous materials. Driver fatigue increases the probability of crash occurrence. Unfortunately, trucking accidents happen more frequently than any other type of road accident in the country. We have found out through our research that many severe collisions were caused by driver fatigue. Busy schedule, stress, and conditions such as sleep insomnia all increase the risk of driver fatigue. Drivers intend to work longer time because they're paid by the miles. Particularly, they can be bored during night driving when there's not a lot of traffic and the road is straight.
We interviewed Benedict from Waymo and Dr. Schroe to understand more about the truck driver fatigue problem. We found out some potential solutions are currently being explored. For example, a message will pop up on the screen asking if the driver is tired or not. If the answer is yes, it tells him to pull over and take a break. There are also technologies that use cameras to monitor a driver's eyes to detect sleepiness. One other interesting thing we found out was that casual talking on the phone or listening to music actually helps to keep the driver alert instead of distracting them. After interviewing 2 experts from the self-driving car industry, we realized that self-driving trucks, while potentially can solve many problems, they are not ready to be used until at least 2 years from now. Meanwhile, we still need to find a solution when most drivers are human.
We used a mind map to organize the information we found during our research. Here are some of the important things from our mind map. Number 1, about 250,000 truck drivers admitted falling asleep while driving. Number 2, truck drivers who drove more than 17 hours have the same problem as someone with an alcohol level of 0.5. Number 3, drivers are sleepiest around 3 to 5 a.m. Number 4, long-distance truck drivers are more distracted than normal drivers. Federal and state laws monitor hours of service. There are clocks timing truck drivers for maximum hours per shift, hours per week, and resting during continuous work.
Another potential solution is driver monitor system. Seeing Machine is one product being used in many vehicle products to detect distraction, drowsiness, and microsleep. It uses thermal camera to provide robust face and eyes detection, no matter if the driver wears face mask, sunglasses, hat, or others. Smart Cap is a product to detect microsleep. The headwear is attached to the life band, which measures brainwave to determine your alertness. The information can be sent to a central command center for monitoring and control.
We came up with several potential solutions for the truck driver fatigue problem. Among them, heart rate and binaural beats seem to be the most promising.
Microsleeps are short periods of time where someone is drowsy or has lost consciousness. Studies show that alert drivers have an average heart rate of 85 beats per minute, whereas microsleep is 81.5 beats per minute. Our heartbeat proposal is to monitor heartbeat variation via Apple Watch to detect microsleep and notify the driver and others. However, it's hard to verify microsleep, and Apple Watch is not accurate enough for this, so we decided not to move on.
Binaural beats are a perception of sound created by your brain. If you listen to 2 tones, 200 hertz in your right ear and 205 hertz in your left ear, your brain creates an additional tone at 5 hertz that you can hear. This 5 hertz tone is called a binaural beat. Binaural beats can be created at different frequencies. There are 5 different frequency bands for hearable binaural beats: delta, beta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Some researchers have studied the relationship between binaural beats and people's cognition and mode states. They found that low frequencies binaural beats tend to make people sleepy and relaxed, while high frequencies tend to make people active and alert. We think it is a great idea to let truck drivers listen to high frequency binaural beats to keep them alert and then prevent the driver fatigue. So we designed an experiment to verify our proposal.
To test our hypothesis, we found 4 adults and got them to listen to different soundtracks while performing boring tasks before bedtime. We listed the simulated conditions and experiment setups in the table below. We tried to simulate a fatigued driving condition by asking them to do our experiments in the late night in a dim room and do a boring task. At first, we had them read the dictionary, but later we coded a driving game for them to play. The adults listened to gamma and beta binaural beats, or they listened to vehicle noises, like on the road. We then recorded their scores. We generated experiment procedure to ensure that participants follow the same steps. We generated a template to help record results, extra observations, and feelings for later data analysis. We collected a total of 24 data points. Here's the final result. On average, beta and gamma waves give better game results than the car noises. Also, scores within the same person shows that beta and gamma waves give good scores.
Our recommendation is that when driving, truck drivers should listen to beta or gamma binaural beats when they are feeling tired, or particularly between 3 to 5 a.m. using ANC headphones. Thank you, judges, for watching our innovation project slides. We really appreciate it. Also, we would like to thank slidesgo.com about their amazing, free, easy-to-use templates.